Hi, this is Jimbosjohnson, and you're watching Random Topics. Let's start the week off right and talk about
Ghostbusters!
Originally written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis in the early 80s, Jake and Elwood Blues were to take the leading roles. Ghost Smashers was supposed to be an adventure through time, space, and other dimensions, fighting large ghosts that were a threat to the human existence. Unfortunately, in the early 80s, visual effects like that were still in its infancy, and director Ivan Reitman told Beldar that it would just be too damn expensive and impractical to do. In the summer of '82, the screenplay was done and was set to star actors Aykroyd, Belushi, and John Candy. Unfortunately, fate decided to take a baseball bat yet again and smash that dream into a gory puddle of mush. Samurai Fatuba partied a little too hard and passed away, and Uncle Buck would not commit to the project, so the script again was forced to be rewritten. In June of 1984, the greatest story ever told finally hit theaters. I was just a small child when my mother took me to see this movie, and to be honest, my eyes were closed almost the whole time. And it started off with the library scene, and then the refrigerator scene, and then those two ugly giant goblins at the end. It just wasn't really a kids' movie. After its release, Ghostbusters had so much momentum and commercial success that action figures and cartoons shortly followed. Every child just had to have a proton pack, ghost trap, and the infamous brown jumpsuit with the Ghostbusters patch on the sleeves. Not to mention the slime that was an incredible headache for parents to clean up. Because of the ginormous success of this spectacular spectral specimen, Columbia Pictures pressured the producers to make a sequel. Well, Reitman, Aykroyd, and Ramis felt uncomfortable with the idea since the first one was intended to be concluded, but ended up giving in to the pressure, and Ghostbusters 2 hit the theaters in 1989. The sequel never achieved the same success as the original, especially since sequels rarely do anyway. So at this point, any idea of another sequel of Ghostbusters was finally put to an end. For 20 years, Ghostbusters has been a cult classic. The kids that saw the original started becoming parents themselves and shared their favorite childhood movie with their kids. Sony released the movie on Blu-ray and DVD, and also released it in 500 theaters for Halloween back in 2011. The success was so astounding that there was a high demand for a third installment. For a few years, it was an ugly battle between producers, Sony, Murray, and anyone else who had their hand in this project. Eventually, in 2015, the production of a complete reboot of Ghostbusters was underway, leading with an all-female cast. With the announcement of a Ghostbusters reboot starring an all-female cast hit the public, the internet broke. There was so much hatred, so much anger, so much displeasure immediately thrown at Paul Feig and Sony Pictures. Well, let's just say that Satan won that day. He got to sit there and bathe in a pool of hot rage, and he really didn't even have to lift a finger. So, I guess with the reboot hitting theaters in the summer of 2016, we'll just have to see how it goes. Ghostbusters, the greatest gift God gave to man, right next to bacon. Well, that's it for today's topic. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with all your ghost-busting friends. A new video will be posted every Tuesday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out. If there's any topics you'd like for me to cover, let me know in the comments section below, and your favorite topic just might be covered in Random Topics. This is Jimbosjohnson, and we'll see you next Tuesday. About a full torso apparition at the library. They both met Dr. Egon Spengler there, where they ran into a number of stacked books and snot-covered index cards. Once they ran into the free...
Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you.